The human brain is the most complex and powerful organ in the body, controlling every thought, movement, and emotion we experience. It weighs only around 3 pounds and is made up of billions of neurons that cooperate perfectly to process information, control body processes, and allow conscious thought. The 7 basic parts of our brain, from the large, logic-driven cerebrum to the limbic system, which processes emotions, will be discussed in this video. We will also watch how our identity is shaped by our movement, memory, and cognitive processes. Come along as we explore the human brain, an organ that is more potent than a computer, yet still sensitive enough to be influenced by emotion and experience. Let's watch in 7 points. 1. The largest portion of the brain, the cerebrum. About 85% of the weight of the human brain is made up by the cerebrum, which is the largest and most developed region. It is separated into the left and right hemispheres and joined by a structure known as the corpus callosum. Each hemisphere has a distinct function and governs the opposing side of the body. Left hemisphere, frequently linked to language processing, logical reasoning, and analytical thought. Right hemisphere, more creativity, intuition, and spatial awareness are attributed to the right hemisphere. The 4 lobes that make up the cerebrum each have distinct roles to play. Additionally, the cerebrum is essential for memory, learning, and cognition. It evaluates experiences, analyzes sensory information, and creates reactions. Cognitive impairments, memory loss, or personality changes can be brought on by damage to particular lobes. 2. The cerebellum, balance and coordination. The cerebellum, which is situated at the rear of the brain beneath the cerebrum, is essential for balance, coordination, and motor control. Despite making up only around 10% of the brain's weight, it is home to almost half of all of its neurons. The cerebellum plays a key role in maintaining posture and balance by coordinating muscular movements, improving motor learning, which is essential for tasks like playing an instrument or riding a bike. To fine-tune motor movements, the cerebellum integrates information from the spinal cord and sensory systems. Additionally, it has a role in language and attention, among other cognitive processes. 3. The brainstem, the survival center. Crucial life activities are carried out by the brainstem, which is situated at the base of the brain and connects it to the spinal cord. There are 3 primary components to it. Midbrain regulates the head's and eyes' reflexive motions in reaction to inputs. It also contributes to visual and auditory processing. Because it regulates automatic bodily processes like breathing, heart rate, and swallowing, the brainstem is crucial for survival. Because it can interfere with the body's capacity to control vital functions, damage to this area can be lethal. 4. Memory and emotions in the limbic system. Deep within the brain, a group of structures known as the limbic system controls motivation, memory, and emotions. It consists of the following parts. Amygdala contributes to emotional memory and processes emotions, particularly pleasure and terror. It is in charge of the fight-or-flight reaction in the brain. Hippocampus, crucial for creating and preserving new memories, as well as connecting feelings to events. It is essential for learning and navigating space. Hypothalamus regulates hormone balance, appetite, thirst, and temperature to maintain homeostasis. It affects the endocrine system and regulates the autonomic nerve system. Thalamus serves as a relay station, processing and sending sensory data to the right parts of the brain. It is essential for perception, awareness, and alertness. The limbic system, which affects behavior and learning processes, is essential to both emotional health and cognitive performance. This system is intimately associated with mood disorders, emotional regulation, and memory-related illnesses, including Alzheimer's dementia. 5. Higher cognitive functions in the prefrontal cortex. Humans differ from other animals in that the prefrontal cortex, located in the front of the frontal lobe, is crucial for higher cognitive capabilities. It is essential to social relationships, planning, thinking, and decision-making. This area aids with impulse control regulation, enabling people to weigh risks and make logical decisions as opposed to impulsive ones. It is essential for problem-solving and goal-setting since it also promotes working memory, logical reasoning, abstract thought, and concentration. The prefrontal cortex influences how people interact with others by controlling emotional management and personality development in addition to intellect. Empathy, moral reasoning, and the capacity to forecast future events from prior experiences are all made possible by it. Impaired judgment, impulsive behavior, and trouble with executive processes can result from damage to this region. Prefrontal brain dysfunction has been connected to conditions like schizophrenia, ADHD, and several mood disorders. The prefrontal cortex, one of the brain's most developed areas, is essential to human intelligence, creativity, and self-awareness, since it serves as the basis for sophisticated behavior and conscious cognition. 6. Neurons and neurotransmitters. The brain's communication system, a sophisticated network of neurons that exchange information chemically and electrically, makes up the human brain. Important parts of this system include neurons, the brain's fundamental functional units, which are in charge of sending electrical impulses that carry information. Synapses, the points where neurotransmitters allow neurons to communicate with one another. Neurotransmitters, chemical messengers that affect brain activity, such as glutamate cognitive function, acetylcholine learning and memory, serotonin mood regulation, and dopamine reward and pleasure. The brain is able to control all facets of thinking, emotion, and body function thanks to this complex communication system. Disorders including schizophrenia, anxiety, and depression can result from changes in neurotransmitter levels. Neuroscience research on the effects of neurotransmitters on behavior and mental health is still ongoing. In conclusion, the human brain is an evolutionary marvel that is a powerful center of emotion, thought, and control. Its complex architecture facilitates thought, stimulate creativity, and control body functions with ease. Scientists are constantly learning new things about how it functions. Yet despite its amazing powers, it is still one of the least understood organs. Knowing the anatomy and physiology of the brain is essential for advances in artificial intelligence, psychology, and medicine. It is not merely a question of scientific interest. Our understanding of the brain influences future medical care and technological advancements, from curing neurological conditions to improving cognitive function. One thing is certain as we go more into neuroscience: the brain is more than simply an organ, it is the core of who we are. Every feeling, choice, and memory bears witness to its strength. We may enhance lives, stretch the limits of human ability, and maybe even fully solve the secrets of our own awareness by researching and safeguarding this remarkable organ. Let us know in the comments what you think about the human brain, structure, and functions, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.